Hey everybody, this is Amanda from Amanda's Budgets. I am here for a very tough video. I have been going through so much in the last few days. I just want to scream and cry and hide and pretend like nothing exists right now. But I can't do that because I'm an adult, and on this channel we talk about budgeting, finances, being on a low income, but I never have waited this long for a paycheck. So I revamped my budget for the month. I have stretched every penny. I went down to the bare minimum payments on all of my credit cards. I usually pay over that. I have really tried my best to knock down some of these personal bills. I have to pay what I have to pay to the fullest on my utilities, my car insurance, my phones, my internet, all the things. I have spent in the last 30 days over $500 on a plumber with freezing nasty weather. So we are going to do what we can with what we've got. If you are new to this channel, this is not usual on this channel. Usually Amanda gets some sort of paycheck. She does gig working. She has her little side hustles, but this is something else. This is going on day 3 of not having a paycheck. Where is it? Nobody knows. I have called the corporate office for this particular company that I have been working for. It is a fast food company. I'm done with fast food forever. Forever. Like, no doubtably done. I have called their local offices. I have contacted the district manager, the district manager's manager. Nobody can seem to help me with money that is owed to me, and I'm really, really, really pissed off. Snow, ice got worse here. We have been running our faucets on a drip. We're able to take showers. I am not risking utilizing my washing machine right now, but roads are bad. This weekend is my visit with my boys, and I'm not able to go pick them up, which is also an irritant because I co-parent, and co-parenting is hard enough. I don't want to miss any time with them. So we're going to do what we can with what we have. We don't have a lot to work with. We're going to try to figure this out. I thought I was going to have a full paycheck to work with, but I don't. But I will say this really does, dumb it down a little bit. We are extra low on all groceries, like non-pantry, non-freezer items. If you are new to this channel, I have been buying in bulk for years. I have been buying canned goods, dry goods, cases of canned goods. When I find them on sale, if I go to a food bank, if a friend is getting rid of stuff, I usually take it because I'm on a low income and I have to stretch all of my food, and I have been doing that for a really long time. I was a mother at 21, unexpectedly pregnant with, I had to fix the lighting. I just realized it wasn't even on. Sorry about that. But anyway, unexpectedly pregnant, all of a sudden, and so I had to learn how to stretch every single dollar. However, I live in a smaller manufactured home. I purchased this manufactured home, 1966, single wide, 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, for $5,000 in the Central Oregon area. It needs a lot of work, but it's mine, and honestly, you guys, before I moved in here, before all this stuff happened, I didn't know how I was going to pay my $14.80 in rent in the town I was living in. No idea. No clue. No plan. Everything was crazy. My job was getting hectic. I was getting treated crappy. So, not only was I getting treated crappy, but I was working all the hours and doing all the jobs of the place. So yeah, this is the money we have to work with today. It's not going to be a lot. We did, however, pay for half of our phone. Where did I put that one? Here it is. This is the old one. We had $90 left over from our previous paycheck, which helped with some savings challenges throughout the week. So we paid half of our phone bill, which keeps our phones on. I pay for a phone for myself, my husband, and my dad. Unfortunate news about my dad as well. His area snowed real heavy. They got really, really thick ice. He fell and hurt himself. He is going to be 60 years old. He slipped backwards and hit his body pretty hard on the ground. Not his head, just his body. He's in a lot of pain. He says he's having a hard time with coughing and deep breathing. He refuses to, go to the doctor or the hospital because he does not have medical insurance. So, kind of scary, but we are going to deal with what we got, and we're going to be checking in on him. If I had some funds to help him, I totally would. I've thought about making him his own envelope at times, because he is on such a low income. So we have to keep the shipping money for Etsy aside. This is my Etsy check for the last 2 weeks, and then this is my gig working money. This is a sad amount of money I had left. So what happened to my gig working money was I had to pay for the plumber. I had to pay for the plumber. I did not think I wasn't going to get my check, you guys, so I gave him a tip for coming out like he did. But I didn't know that he was, I didn't know that life was going to be lifing. Why can't I find my black pen? I can never find that black pen. This is a red pen. We're going to use a red pen today. It doesn't mean anything's in the negative. It just means that we're using red. But if I would have known that he was coming and I didn't have any extra money coming, I didn't have a check, I probably wouldn't have tipped him, which is a really crappy thing to say because I am really not a bad tipper. If I do go out to eat, if I do use any services where that person had to either bring me something or bring me somewhere, I'm a good tipper because I am a gig worker. I live off tips. That's my life. So, let's go through the finances before we get started. Why do I keep having all these little pieces of dirt? I have this elephant here. I don't know if anybody has seen it, but it's kind of looking shabby now. It has a very long vined pothos. My cats keep destroying it. So we paid half of the phone bill. We'll mark that now because I'm ADHDing out, and we're gonna write 1/2 paid. And we did that on the 16th. Okay. So, let's make this 130. So that's what we need. And of course now my camera says low battery, close. All right. Sorry I'm messing with the camera. I'm really, really sorry. But these are the bills. So we have space rent, which is $550. We have car payment, which is $680. I have that money, hopefully with my paycheck, which God knows when we'll be here. We have utilities. This is the utilities for my previous place and this place, plus a fee. I thought the fees were going to be waived. $400 of the fees were waived, but not all of them. So I had to pay for the transfer hookup, blah, 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 whatever they said on the phone. We're just going to go with it. Then we have our car insurance, which is due. And then we have this other half of our phone, which is due by the end of the month. And then we have my credit cards. My husband and I use these credit cards to move and all the things. So we're going to pay them down to zero, put them away. I don't care if you got to find a desk and stick them underneath and duct tape them suckers somewhere. If you don't have a safe, find a happy home for them to go. Maybe a sock drawer. I don't know, whatever you got to do. Then we've got 2 personal bills that need to be paid. They're personal because I don't want to disclose what they are. My husband wants some sort of privacy, which is fine. He needs some money because he needs money for some of his little things that he likes to pay for. One of which is for his gaming. We don't spend a lot of money in this house. If you are new to this channel, we don't spend money. I don't do no spend challenges because I don't need to do no spend challenges because we don't really spend any money. All of our money goes to needs, like bills, food, animal supplies, kids. And when I mean kids, we're talking like clothes, shoes, school stuff, those kinds of things. And then Amanda, which is me, imagine that, it's me. She needs some money too because, you know, she needs money. I mean, $30 isn't a lot. I figured if I'm going to give Jordan $30, Amanda needs $30 too. Because I'd like to be equal in that, you know. And that way if I need anything or want to spend money on something very small for the entirety of the month, yes, $30 for the whole month. Imagine some of you guys spend that on McDonald's, okay? I went to McDonald's, and if you've seen my community post, oh boy, those meals are $11 and up now. That's crazy pants. Groceries, I didn't put any allotted amount. I was trying to do $200 for the month because we have bought in bulk. We don't need dry goods, canned goods. We do not need anything from the freezer, including frozen veggies, meats, stuff like that. So I am literally just buying coffee because if I don't buy coffee, people die. Or possibly, you know, want to be 1,000 feet away from me. Or any sort of dairy products, yogurts, sour cream, cheese, and what else do I buy? Water. I buy water. I know. I could bottle my own water, but it's my one thing. We're always in the car. We're always out and about. I can't always just fill my water bottle anywhere, and right now, me and fast food places I'm angry, specifically at the one that I was previously employed at. By the way, I haven't worked there, just so you guys are aware, for about a week and a half. Where in the heck is my check? Somebody find it. Okay. So we now know what we need for the month. So this paying half of this phone bill means that we actually need less than this. That's not bad. Okay, comparatively, if I was to bring out this here lovely last year's planner, this here planner, God, you can see my ring light in this. I paid, we're going to do some little research. Where's January? I paid $4,212 in bills. that month. Gosh, that is crazy pants. I would have put it up there, but I didn't want to mess all this up. So, here we are. Back to the bills, because we need to stay on track. So, I haven't received my YouTube check, I can tell you that. Etsy, let's see how much we made in Etsy money, because I'm not going to count the shipping money. I'm giving myself $65 for shipping. It was $67 for shipping last time, and I had a little bit less this time to ship out, which is fine, but it is what it is. So our actual income after we took out, you know, cost of ink and paper and all the things is $220. Let's make sure this is right. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220. My poor gig working stack. So I also had to buy a phone charger with this money. So I had to take 500 of this to go to the plumber, and then we had my phone charger, and I did end up going to the store and spending $34 on some veggies and things that we desperately needed, which is now gone. I've also bought gas with this, and I paid half of the phone bill, which was $130. So we actually had a lot more gig working money than, you know, I have here now. It just had to go other places. So 20, 40, 60, 80. So 80 for gig work. And then we have 220. Oh, and I can't believe I'm writing 0 for a check. Ah, 0. I don't like that. So 80 and 220 is $300. And let's double check that I have that, because sometimes that could say something and this can mean something else. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. Sad, 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 sad day. So 300. So I can't pay anything towards space rent until I get my check. I can't pay anything towards my car until I get my check. Utilities, I already called them. They know the deal. They know what's going on. They are like, wow, really? They're like, call the Wage and Labor Board, okay? So I also called those guys. Just letting you guys know. In Oregon, that's just a leave a message and we might call you back. Yeah. Okay. Utilities. I'm going to skip over that for a moment. Where's my sheet? Where's my sheet? So, we have my credit cards, which are due, and credit is important. Because without my credit cards, my credit will go in the toilet. I mean, not paying it. If I don't pay it, my credit cards or my credit will go in the toilet. So let me see if I can make some change. Do I have money in our Christmas, Valentine's Day, birthdays? I think this is where I had some money. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No! 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 I don't have it in there. And the other ones don't have enough. I already know, because I've tried to make change for days with this money, and I can't. So we are going to do what I didn't want to do, and we're going to take this change jar bills, because we're working on our small debts with the coin jar challenge. So let's see. We have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And I'll take a 20. And I'm not going to count the rest. Keep it hush hush. Because I need something to look forward to. Something. I'm going to put the change jar at my feet at the moment because I'm running out of space. Alright. So we have our 20s. I don't know where anything is right now. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know where anything is. I am scrambling. I'm like kind of shaky, you guys. I have been on edge for days now. Days. I'm like, what is going on? Why? Why is it going on? Alright. So, we have our lovely Harry Potter binder. I don't know if it'll pick it up, but it's got this print. I don't think you can see it, but somebody amazing sent me it and I've been using it ever since. I think I've had it over a year now. So we're gonna makeshift grab money. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. And then $6. Oh, we have a 5. Good. So we'll take 6. Alright, let's count it one more time. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 5, and 6. Oh, you're probably wondering how my interview went, right? Did I get the job? Did I? I didn't end up making it to the interview, and I had to reschedule with the place that I am interviewing at. Luckily, it's through an agency, not a temp agency, but just an agency, a job agency, and they knew the weather situation here was bad. So, and I have to travel about 30 miles to get to this job. So they knew that I wasn't going to be able to make it, and that's okay. So how much do we have left? So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, and 4. So we're going to make sure that we look this over. So we're going to write paid here on credit cards. I need a flat surface. I don't know what I'm thinking. Paid 119. And then I'm hoping it warms up enough to be able to go out and do some gig working, but we'll see. Our internet was paid. I don't really want to cut myself too short, so I think that's the only bill I can pay right now. Let's stuff our... Let's make sure that we have some money for essentials, because we still don't know when our paycheck is coming. Poor Jiminy is getting beat up over here. Jiminy! Stay over there. Okay. So, back to it. Groceries. Let's do... Actually, before we do groceries, let's make sure, because I don't know, I'm sure that Jordan's little tiny subscription things are due or past due. So, hubby money is going to get $30. Because if we're going to be cooped up in this house, you guys, we need some form of entertainment. Usually he covers this on his own, but we've been snowed and iced in, and he asked me, and he never asked me. Like, you guys never see me stuff money for him. He usually keeps it pretty low key, and on his own. So my money, we're gonna go back here. So we're gonna do paid $119. All right, Jordan. It's 30. And then I can't make any more change. So I'm going to give myself, what's this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 24. So I'm going to give myself 24. Amanda, I'm not worried. I don't really have a lot of things that I pay for. This will probably just go towards my nail fill. I do utilize my YouTube check to get my nails done. It usually costs me anywhere between 55 and 60 bucks with the tip, because I usually just get a fill, which I desperately need, and I'm kind of getting sick of these really long nails. And then what do we have? 20, 40, 60, 80. So I'm going to give myself 20 for gas, because I don't have a gas envelope, and you never see me do gas ever on this channel, because I usually take it out of the day before's gig work money, and then I go get gas, and then we have gas for the next day. I learned to do that from a guy who does all sorts of gig working. He does all of it. I do multiple apps myself, but he was like, hey, you know, have you ever thought about just taking, you know, skimming 10, 15, 20, 25 bucks off the top every day and calling that your gas money? And I was like, no, because I think I'm just going to budget myself 20 bucks a day, da da da. And he was like, but you don't know, you know, what could happen, so maybe you should just do it every day. So then I just started doing it every day, and I have never had a problem with it, ever. This is the 19th. So that's our money for that, and then we're gonna give ourselves 60 bucks for groceries, because that $34 in groceries is not gonna stretch, and I don't know when I'm going to be getting this paycheck. So we're going to give ourselves 60 bucks. This should get us some food. I have used a lot of bottled water because we didn't have running water, because our pipes were frozen, hence the plumber. So that's for gas. We have what we have been able to stuff. I have written everything down. I'm not going to tally it up because I know it was only $300. It's not going to stretch far. If you are having a hard time with your bills, if you've been stuck at home, please, please, please know that tomorrow is going to come, and hopefully this will all pan itself out. I am really upset I was only able to pay one bill, but, you know, when you don't get paid and you're waiting on, you know, a pretty decent, you know, low income check, you can't do anything about it. Do what you can with what you got, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And please, please, please pray that the next one is with my check. If you've watched this video all the way through, though, I'm going to tell you this. There's a freebie in the description box. It is going to be on Google Drive. It is my 400th video. So I hope you guys enjoy that freebie, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.